Go to your CapCut app. So it will bring you to the home page or your project hub. You have numerous features that have been put together by CapCut. So here you have all the tools. If you click here, you can see all the tools you can use in this place, both the AI and photo editing, shoot and record, use green screen to record. You can do voiceover, then you can do teleprompter, whereby you have your prompt already on the screen. It will be showing while you are reading it. If you have your prompt, you have your story or your script, you can paste it inside, and on your camera you'll be reading it direct from your screen as you are shooting. Let's go back to our home screen. So these are for edit. This is template of what is already inside CapCut you can use to make your own video, but this is AI. Then this is your AI lab. Here you can do many things. Just give your prompt either image or video. Then this is your project. As you start editing, all your work will be saved here in your project. Then this is you. So we are going to move straight to importing, how to import our first video. So we have photo, edit photo, you have new video. For picture, you can use edit photo if you want to edit a picture. Then if you want to do your video, tap on new video. It will bring you to your gallery where you have your videos saved. So we'll be using one of the clip from here. Now, in case you want to edit a video and you have similar video or you did many shooting, you can tap on the video and allow it to play.
What if I told you that?
So this now you'll be able to know the clip you are importing. Select the one you want to add, then click on add. Allow it to load. Now we are in our viewport. This window is called your viewport. Here is your preview of what you are editing. It shows you the video you are editing, and you can directly zoom your video by using your hand to pinch on it. When you align the clip, you can zoom your video directly in this place by zooming it in and out, depending on what you want to do. You can rotate it with your hand. As you are doing everything you are doing, you will see a measurement at the top showing you the angle you are using. This is your preview. It gives you what you are editing. So this is your preview. Then this is your play button. When you tap on it, your video begins to play. Before you start trimming your video, you have to play the video to know where you have a long pause or you have mistake. Then this is a keyframe. When you tap on the keyframe, you will see something added to your timeline here. You will see a red or white frame here. So when you tap on it again, if you tap on it, you will see minus. So when you tap on it again, it will remove. Then this is your redo and undo. Redo and undo. Below the monitor is your multi-track timeline. So in this multi-track timeline, which is from here, you can see your clip arranged in that place. So if you have multiple clips and you want to rearrange them, maybe when you selected the clips, they are not well arranged according to your desire, you can use your hand to bring the clips together and make them smaller. This is your multi-track timeline. You can bring in your overlay. Everything you are adding to your clips will be shown in this place. Your text, your audio, your sound effect, and everything you are adding. The next thing we are going to be talking about is your key features. Your key features is below the multi-track timeline. When no clip is selected, you see a global tools like edit, audio, text, effect, overlay, caption, filter, adjust, sticker, AI avatar, generate media, that is AI, aspect ratio, background. These are used generally for all the clips you are editing. When you tap on a clip, it will give you clip specific tools. In that place, you will see split, volume, animation, effect, delete, speed, beat, crop, duplicate, overlay, remove background, and so on. So these are done to the particular clip you are working on. When you tap at the AI UHD at the top, this is all about how your video will be saved, your video resolution, and your exporting setting. So ensure you use a recommended exporting setting, because if your resolution is too low, all your artwork will become very cheap. After you are through with your export setting, you tap on export. This will immediately export your video and save it directly to your phone.